What is up, YouTube? It's Frank with What's the Point EDC, and you guys asked for a Bark River? Well, here you go. It's Bark River Gunny, Sidekick, and CPM-3V time. You guys know I love my Bark River knives, but I want to know, do you like Bark River knives, and would you carry this knife? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to let me know. This one is... oh yeah, it's that damn good. Let's just go ahead and look at this sheath. Typical Bark River quality, and I say that to say it's freaking excellent. Nice logo right there. Awesome white stitching. It's well made. It smells good. It's real leather. It carries excellent. They added on this like front plate right here to give it a little bit more character and make it just kind of pop and stand out a little bit more. The retention on this leather is pretty freaking good. Yes, I can get the knife to come out the sheath, but it is leather. It's not Kydex. So it doesn't have that really good snap and really extremely strong retention, but you will not have an issue carrying this. It's not going to come out the sheath for any reason. I've already done my testing with it as far as that goes, and you can expect a hard use test to come in the next like week or so. I've got a lot of knives coming, a lot going on, so you guys can expect all kinds of videos here. Nice sheath. On to the knife itself. Let's go ahead and just talk about these materials, and we'll start at the handle. Really ergonomic, just hand melting ergonomics. Polished micarta with freaking fire mosaic pins right there. Nice stainless steel lanyard tube right there. Well made, well done, looks good. I don't know if that's G10 or micarta liners right there, but it's one or the other. The contouring on this is excellent. Nice palm swell, so you know you're going to have really good grip with this. It's not going to come out of your hand. And this knife, even if you have an XL hand, a true extra large hand, I have a standard large. If you have a true extra large, you're still going to be good with this. Overall length is 8.5 inches. It has a 4-inch blade and a 4.5-inch handle, so this handle is going to fit everybody's hand just fine. It's going to carry very good. And yeah, and let's talk about the slicing capabilities of this knife. It is ground very thin, so you can expect an efficient cutter right here. Now, it is definitely by a long shot the thinnest ground Bark River that I've held and seen, period, to date. It's got a full convex grind on it, and you guys know I have a thing for convex ground knives. Y'all hear my dog? He's highly upset that the neighbor's outside right now. He is not happy. We got a saber ground knife that has a 0-degree convex going on. Nice swedge right there. I think the swedge kind of makes it pop. It just does. I like the finish of the steel that they put on there, and it kind of really looks good with that black and the mosaic pins, in my opinion. And then when you pair it up with the sheath, it just really does look good. Tell me it doesn't look good. You're freaking crazy if you don't think that looks good. We all have different tastes though, and it's all about opinions, and it's kind of, you know, it's up for debate, obviously. But in my opinion, I think this is one of the sexiest EDC fixed blades on the low sexy. It's not like really bold. It's not in your face. It's very classy, I should say. It's classy and well made, United States made. Let's just go ahead and do a really quick size comparison. Why don't we? How about we start with the Steve Kalari Customs Huck? Go ahead and move on to the very good knife company Falcon. Yeah, definitely in the EDC fixed blade size. Let's do two more real quick. We'll do two slightly larger knives. Let's start off with the White River FC 3.5 Pro right here. And a little something bigger. How about the Magna Cut Demco Free Rein? Yeah, so it's bigger than the FC 3.5 Pro, but smaller than the Demco Free Rein. So it's right there in that general sweet spot. You know, 8.5 inches is pretty good for most people. I know a lot of people like that 7 to 7.5 inch EDC fixed blade, but I do think that extra inch that you get with this is very beneficial, in my opinion. But I do like larger knives, and I will carry this knife as an EDC knife, and I won't have a problem doing it. So this right here is perfect for me personally. I got a thing for convex ground knives, and I think that I just think that Bark River does a really good job with their convex grinds. And I do want to say that Bark River has stepped up their fit and finish and their quality control astronomically. This thing is coming in hot, done right. No hot spots, no transitions that shouldn't be. Everything's good and flush. Fit and finish is good. Look at that sharpening choil and that plunge grind. Freaking perfect. Perfect. You're going to be able to sharpen this thing over and over and over and over again. Though I personally don't know how to sharpen a convex. Now, I know that if I had a slack belt, I could do it. But I don't have one, and I'm not willing to try that on a Bark River. So, yeah, I'll have to send my Bark Rivers into Bark River and let Bark River take care of them. And Bark River is right here in the USA. They're in Michigan. So you can send your knives in and get a spa treatment for like $15. Your knife's going to come back fully repolished. The steel's going to look excellent. It's going to look like a brand new knife with a brand new edge. That's what it's going to look like. So that's another positive to having a Bark River knife, and another positive to having a USA made knife, because you can send your knife in for warranty. You can send it in for spa treatments. Keep that in mind, you guys. Now, performance, this knife is going to cut like a champ. The tip is hella thin. So you're going to be able to push this thing through materials, food, whatever you want with ease, because it's a very efficient tip and it's a very efficient knife overall. This is the thinnest Bark River knife, hands down, I've had my hands on, period. And I think that that's going to pair up very good with what I'm looking for in the EDC fixed blade. I do like thinner fixed blades when it comes to EDC. I do prefer good geometry. As a lot of you guys know, geometry is king. Heat treatment is very important, but if you don't have good supporting geometry, then it doesn't matter how good your heat treatment is. I mean, let's go ahead and just talk about this really quickly here. See, this right here is a Condor primitive bush knife. This knife has got way thicker geometry than this one does. So this is not going to cut, even if this had a superior steel with a superior heat treatment, which it doesn't. But if it did, the Sidekick is going to cut better than this will, because the geometry. I'm going to do a video specifically on that matter. Let me know if you would like to see a video, a WTP geometry freaking video. Let me know if you want to see one of them right there, because I'll make it happen for you. So, before I go, I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you. Your support really makes this so much more enjoyable. It really does. I appreciate the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. I appreciate the shares, and most of all, I appreciate you for just being here supporting me. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely have to say, shout out to Timbo 437 for making this one possible, you guys. Timbo is such a good brother of the blade with such a crazy collection. I'm going to put a link to his YouTube and Instagram in the description. If you're an addict, never quit quitting. Stay strong and live long. If you're struggling with bad thoughts, reach out and talk to somebody. It is okay to talk. Never quit quitting and never give up, you guys. Take it easy and stay greasy. I really do appreciate you. Peace.